Good morning, students. Let us continue with lesson number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. So today we are going to discuss that how Albert Einstein received Nobel Prize for Physics for his theory of relativity. Here is a beautiful quote by him. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. So it has been appropriately said by Albert Einstein that one must keep on coming up with some new ideas in order to create something new. Now let us move ahead with the general theory of relativity by Albert Einstein. Einstein published his theory in 1915. The newspapers proclaimed his work as a scientific revolution. Now why it happened? Because an eclipse of the sun in 1919 proved that it was accurate. And Albert Einstein had correctly calculated the extent to which the light from fixed stars would be deflected through the sun's gravitational field in advance. So that is why his work was considered a scientific revolution, and for this he received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921 and was lauded. Lauded means praised by the press all over the world. Now we are going to discuss about Albert Einstein's emigration to US. Why he moved to USA. Einstein emigrated to US in 1933, the reason being when the Nazis came to power in Germany. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. In an uproar here means that all the physicists, all these scientists were in great demand because it was expected that their knowledge will be used for the invention of nuclear atomic bombs. Many of them fled as Einstein had, and even Einstein also fled from there and he moved to US, and they were afraid. The reason was that they were afraid that the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb by using their knowledge. So for this, Einstein wrote a letter to Franklin D. Roosevelt, that was the American president, and warned him that a single nuclear bomb would make a mass destruction. But the Americans secretly developed an atomic bomb and dropped them on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. So he wrote a letter to American president on 2nd August 1939, warning him about the happenings and the bombs the Nazis had planned to use. And he wrote a public missive to the UN proposing the formation of a world government also, but it made no impact. So he was deeply shaken by the destruction caused by the atomic bombs, and he proposed to the United Nations for forming a world government. But his letter made no impact. Over the next decade, he got involved in politics for an end to the arms buildup and campaigned for peace and democracy. He died in 1955, and the world celebrated him as a visionary and world citizen. Thank you.